So says Jaden. Okay, 7 o'clock. We will go ahead and call the meeting to order. Start with roll call.
Cox,
Here.
Crampton,
Here.
Grisbeck, here. Johnson,
Here.
Merkier,
Yes. Here.
Robertson,
Here.
Slavin.
Okay, if everybody can stand, we'll say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome everybody to our last meeting of the summer, August.
What?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes, it is. It's time flies when we're having fun, right? All right, we'll move on to the approval of the agenda.
Motion to approval agenda?
Support.
Crampton,
Yes.
Grisbeck? Yes. Johnson,
Yes.
Merkier,
Yes.
Robertson,
Yes.
Slavin.
Yes.
Cox.
Yes. All right, move right along. Anybody in the audience have any public discussion for items not on the agenda? I don't see any hands, so we'll move along for public discussion for items on the agenda. Sir, step on up. State your name and address, please.
John Wasner, 23832 here River Drive. Get my personal iPad out here. My entire family would like to extend best wishes for a great retirement to Steve Merkier and his family. In his 33 years on the force, he has been an integral part of our family. Oh, the stories I could tell, but I can't. With us raising 4 teenagers at the same time that somehow Steve would get involved in, but everything always turned out okay. One of the signature events was while he was at home off duty, but had his radio on, he heard the dispatcher say that our son was choking and couldn't breathe. Our son was a teenager, was home alone, and had tipped a small box of raisins into his mouth. Unfortunately, there was a stem inside that got lodged in his throat. The city had just got enhanced 911, and the dispatcher knew the location of our house. Instantly, Steve left his house at the same time a fire department was alerted. Thankfully, the dispatcher was able to talk our son through the Heimlich maneuver on himself. When she heard him coughing, she asked if the door was unlocked for emergency personnel. As our son opened the door, there was Steve ready to kick the door in. As they walked back to the kitchen, our son looked out the window and there was the ambulance pulling up. It reinforced our belief in what a fabulous, caring, and responsive time our police and fire department we have. In his 33 years, we have a lot of good memories of Steve, and doggone it, we're gonna miss him. Steve has filled his part in the long line of service to the city that the name Merkier continues and has been a long part of. Congrats, Steve, and God bless you and Amy and family. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is that a new version of the Mac?
Pardon me?
That's a new version of that MacBook?
It just came out today.
All right.
If I may, I think you used to handwrite it on yellow paper, didn't you? No. Yeah.
It's not even handwriting, it's squabble.
All right, anybody else with public discussion for items on the agenda? Okay, I don't see anything further, so we'll move on to number 5, which is the action agenda.
Motion to approve corrected council minutes, August 5th, 2026, and A, accounts payable.
Support.
Grisbeck,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Merkier,
Yes.
Robertson,
Yes.
Slavin.
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton.
Yes.
All right, we'll move on to the reports from the city officials. We'll start with the police department, Chief Hill.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor and City Council. I have a couple items for you today. First is need a motion to accept and file the police activity report for the month of July 2026. During the month of July, we responded to 490 incidents, resulted in 7 arrests, and 80 tickets were written for the month.
Motion to accept and file the police activity report for the month of July 2026, dated August 1st, 2026.
Support.
Merkier,
Yes.
Robertson,
Yes.
Slavin,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Kurzback,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
The next item is a motion to approve a payment to Equitor Recording Systems to, that's the maintenance and software updates and technical support for the phone lines in the police department, so that they're all recorded and maintained properly. That is for, let's see here, sorry, I have it on my phone here, for the amount of $741.52.
Motion to approve payment for equity of the amount of $741.52 for recording system and maintenance and software updates and technical support on the police phone lines from July 1st, 2026 to June 30th, 2026.
Support.
Should it be 27?
Is it to 27? It has
27.
26.
Yes, it's through 27.
Yeah.
Oh, 27, sorry.
Robertson,
Yes.
Slavin,
Yep.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Kurzback,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Merkier.
Yes.
All right, the last one is obviously the one that talking about here, and that's retirement of Detective Lieutenant Steve Merkier. Those who know Steve probably are well aware of the reason he's not here today. He's a man who doesn't like a lot of attention around himself. However, I did write something for him, and I know hopefully he's watching and doesn't mute me while I get through this here and then make the motion. So I stand before you today to recognize someone who has dedicated more than 33 years of his life serving and protecting the Rockwood community, Detective Lieutenant Steve Merkier. Through his years with Rockwood Police Department, Steve has distinguished himself through his dedication, courage, and exceptional service. His career is marked by numerous awards and commendations, including life-saving awards, along with many other recognitions for his outstanding work. Steve has worked with the Rockwood Fire Department and is a member of the Downriver Dive Team. As a detective, Steve has also developed a reputation that extends well beyond the Rockwood Police Department. His knowledge, experience, and investigative skills have made him a resource for other departments and relied upon. Other agencies have reached out to Steve for assistance with investigations, his advice, and his expertise. That speaks volume about the respect he has earned throughout the law enforcement community. But there's something about Steve that has accomplished during his 33 years in Rockwood. He's managed to know just about every single person in the city, where they all live, everything about them, and all of their families. That is very impressive. What's even more impressive is that everyone knows him. There's nowhere that you go around town with him or without him that someone does not ask if he's working, if he's retired, or if he's still around. Steve's built relationships through the people in Rockwood. Those relationships have been an important part of his career. He's been more than a police officer to many of the people in this community. He's been someone that's recognized, trusted, and felt comfortable coming up to him when they needed help. And I think that's one of the greatest compliments a police officer could have, is being known and trusted by the community you serve. Those awards and accomplishments are certainly well-deserved, but anyone who has the privilege of working alongside him knows that the greatest accomplishments can't always be captured on a certificate or a plaque. Lieutenant Merkier has been a mentor, a teacher, a trusted colleague to a generation of officers. He has shared his knowledge and experience freely, helping younger officers learn not only how to do the job, but how to do it the right way with integrity, compassion, courage, and professionalism. A good police officer protects the community. A great police officer also helps build the next generation of police officers. Lieutenant Merkier has done both. For the officers who've worked beside him, Steve has been someone they can turn to for advice, guidance, and perspective. His 33 plus years of experience have given him a great wealth of knowledge, but perhaps more importantly, he has always been willing to pass that knowledge to others. His impact on the Rockwood Police Department will continue long after he turns in his badge. The lessons he has taught the officers he has mentored and the lives that he has touched will remain a part of this department for years to come. I would personally like to thank Steve. Over the past 6 months as I stepped into the role as Chief of Police, he has provided me with tremendous help, assistance, guidance, and the knowledge of this department, its history, its operations, and the people has been invaluable to me during this transition. Taking on the responsibility of Chief of Police is a significant challenge, and I can honestly say that without his knowledge, expertise, and willingness to help, this transition would have been much more difficult. He didn't have to do it, but he did, and I'm personally very grateful for that. Thank you, Lieutenant Merkier, not only for your 33 plus years of service you've given to the Rockwood Police Department and the residents of the city of Rockwood, but also the support you've given to me during the past 6 months. As you begin the next chapter of your life, I hope you take great pride in knowing that you have made a lasting difference in this community and the lives of the officers, and had a privilege of learning from you. On behalf of the City of Rockwood, the Rockwood Police Department, and everyone who's had the privilege of working with him, thank you for more than 33 years of dedicated service. So with that, I would like to make a motion to accept the letter of retirement for Lieutenant Steve Mercier, effective September 1st of 2026.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay. I move to accept with deepest regrets the retirement of Detective Lieutenant Steve Mercier, who has dedicated over 33 years of great service to the City of Rockwood through its police department and all of the citizens.
Support.
Any comments or discussions? I think we got something.
No, I don't. I did get a chance to look at a lot of his Beta Boys certificates, and as you said, I've gone to work. We've gone to the Joe Louis Arena, and there's the security there will say, "Hey, Steve," they all know him. Like, how do they know you? So he's always been a big deal to me. So, and I'm proud to be his wife, very much so. So, that's all I can say.
He'll be greatly missed. So.
This
Anything,
place will be messed for him.
anything else? Okay.
Slavin,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Griswold,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Mercury,
Yes.
Robertson.
Yes.
That is all I have, unless anybody has any questions.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. We will bring up Fire Chief Mercier.
I'd like to give us a round of applause to Stevie.
All right.
That's always been a round of applause.
All right. Let's bring up his brother.
I was
Chief
just gonna say,
Mercier.
we almost have all the Merciers in the room,
Yeah.
almost.
All but one.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. On behalf of the fire department, we'd also like to wish Steve the best. He was on the department for 29 years, I think it was.
Wow.
So he served the fire department for a long time also.
1991. He started.
So, yep. Him and I joined the fire department together the same day, so. Okay, first item I have is the monthly fire report for July.
Motion to accept the monthly fire department for July.
Support.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Griswold,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Mercury,
Yes.
Robertson,
Yes.
Slavin.
Yes.
If you notice, there's a addition on there, whether we transported the patients or not. I gotta investigate why some of them don't have whether they were transported or not under illness or injury trauma. And if you notice on some of them, like the last one, there's two at the exact same time, same number. We just had two patients, so it lists them twice. So that's, if you were wondering why there was the same one twice. Next item I have is a request to pay Vector Solutions in the amount of $2,386.04 for the, this is our online computer training that we use for all the members to get their EMS continuing education credits. They can get them that way. Plus they also have fire continuing education information on there also. So I would request to pay that.
Motion to purchase the yearly membership of Vector Solutions for the amount of $2,386.04 to continue on with the completing tracking of OSHA compliance and many others.
Support.
Crampton,
Yes.
Griswold,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Mercury,
Yes.
Robertson,
Yes.
Slavin,
Yes.
Cox.
Yes.
And that's all I have unless there's any questions. All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, we have no treasurer's report, no clerk's report, and no Department of Public Works report tonight, so we'll move on to consideration items. 7A comes from me, and it's a zoning board of appeals appointment. And I am asking for a motion to fill a vacant spot for Martin Niebrazdowski, I hope I didn't butcher that too bad, for the Zoning Board of Appeals for a term ending on February 1st, 2028.
Motion to appoint Martin Niebrazdowski to the Zoning Board of Appeals with the term of ending February 1st, 2028.
Support.
Griswold,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Mercury,
Yes.
Slavin,
Yes.
Robertson,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton.
Yes.
I did have one question on that. Does that fill up our zoning board of appeals, or are there still vacancies?
We still have vacancies.
All right.
All right, we'll move on to consideration item number B, which comes from our city administrator.
Well, item B is the annual contribution to the retiree health care trust account. We have been making the $20,000 deposit every year. As of last year, we are no longer under a corrective action plan, but the $20,000 contribution is still recommended from the actuarials. So I'm looking for a motion to approve that payment to the retiree health care trust fund.
Motion to approve payment to the Retirement Healthcare Trust Fund in the amount of $20,000.
Support.
Johnson,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Robertson,
Yes.
Slavin,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Griswold.
Yes.
I also have item C on the agenda, which is the final project for our fiscal year 2025 CDBG grant funding. So this would be a replacement of the digital sign at the community center, which unfortunately, after close to 20 years, I believe, is no longer working. The existing sign measures 25 inches by 63 inches. The proposed sign is 25 inches by 94.5 inches. This comes with a 3-year warranty. I did reach out to several different vendors based on the size and the pricing, and speaking with the DPW director, this was the biggest we could get with the money that was available. So I'm looking for a motion to approve the proposal from Johnson Sign Company in the amount of $19,699.
Motion to approve proposal from Johnson Sign Company in the amount of $19,699.
Support.
I just had a question about that. Are we expected to have available funds in the future that are not allocated that could possibly be discussing replacing the actual sign itself, the Rockwood Community Center sign that's
The
orange and
one?
black? Yeah.
That's something that we could put on a request for next year, certainly.
And then I'm wondering, would that affect the installation of what we're asking for now, or should those two projects be done at the same time?
I don't think they'd be all connected, because I believe the orange sign is above the brick sign.
Right.
So it would not impede the installation of this sign.
Okay, I was just wondering, as far as the electrical, I don't know how it would affect, if we decide to take off that Rockwood or put something else on there, if we would be, double working essentially. If that's something that we're looking at in, even next year. I don't know what the fund schedule is for the CDBG grant.
We were only awarded $20,000 for this coming year.
Okay.
Which would be for the senior services, so that would go towards wages and things.
Okay, so we wouldn't have funds available next
Next
year?
year, it would
Okay,
be probably the year after, and the electrical's all already there for this specific type of sign.
okay,
I don't know if you were thinking of a sign that would light up on top of it, but, everything is already kind of in place for this sign.
okay.
Any other conversation?
Just
Okay.
I guess commentary is that this does make the sign, the new one will be bigger, and much more capable. Should look nicer, and I know one of the things that might be a benefit is that it won't have to go out to program it. It can be programmed from an office. And most importantly, yeah, we got it covered entirely by grant.
Okay, I think we're good.
Mercer,
Yes.
Robertson,
Yes.
Slavin,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Griswold,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
All right, we'll move on to our administrator's report.
So with the approval of the sign for the community center, we would need to do a budget amendment for that amount. So this is going to be increasing the budget, it's recognizing the revenue coming in from the grant and then the, cost of the sign. So this is a net zero transaction where we're getting the money and the expense, with this budget amendment.
Motion to approve budget amended 27-2.
Support.
Marbertson,
Yes.
Slavin,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Frisbach,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Mercury.
Yes.
All right, we have no attorney's report, so we'll move on to my reports. Just got a couple quick things. Back on to Lieutenant Mercier. He will definitely mute me, I'm sure, but I had a plaque made for him, and I just want to read it out loud so everybody can hear it. And then I just want to say a couple words, and I'll move on with my updates. Honoring 33 years of service, Lieutenant Steve Mercier. 33 years, one badge, honor, leadership, a lifetime of service. For more than 3 decades, you answered the call with courage, led with integrity, and served Rockwood with distinction. The impact of your service will live on in the people you protected, the officers you mentored, and this department you helped strengthen. Your career represents countless moments of sacrifice, difficult decisions, long days, and lives touched along the way. The legacy you leave behind is measured not only in years of service, but in the people you mentored, the lives you impacted, and the differences you made. During this journey, you upheld the badge with honor, faced challenges with courage, and carried the responsibility of leadership with integrity. Through all the many difficulties that the blue life can throw at one, you still navigated with selfless leadership and steadfast devotion to the oath and the citizens of Rockwood. For that alone, we owe a debt of gratitude and thanks. Your watch may be ending, but your legacy will endure. This is in quotations. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, shows the way. Congratulations on your retirement, presented by the Mayor of Rockwood and the Rockwood City Council. So I didn't write my words down. I kind of just wanted to speak from the heart real quickly, and I won't go into great detail, but Steve and I's paths crossed unexpectedly about 26 years ago. Through rare challenges and circumstances, we became friends, and then after that, we became family. I had the great opportunity of being a stepdad to his son, and we became a good family together. And through that, we grew together, and not only in the police world, but in the personal world. Steve's been a good friend to me. We've worked together on cases. We've worked together in the city now. He helped me with my election, and like Nick said, he knows everybody in the city. I can't thank him enough for everything he's done for me. The Mercier family, I've got introduced to everybody in the Mercier family, and Amy and Dan, Tom, great family. Thank you for everything. But Steve has been a great addition, a great asset to this city. He's done so much for the city of Rockwood. The residents, you guys are going to miss a great asset to this city. Okay, he's been a great asset to this city. I'm excited that you get to retire and enjoy your career. We've seen so many officers that haven't had that. 33 years is a long time to put in at one job. So with that, Steve, please enjoy your next chapter in life. Amy, make him enjoy that. So with that, enjoy the grandkids, and I wish nothing but the best for you. All right, moving on with my updates. Last week we had the Senior Olympics, and I'm proud to say that Rockwood finished good as usual, great as usual. We had the luncheon on Friday. We had 6 participants, and I just want to read our participants and our medal counts. We had Carol Watson, who won a gold in billiards. We had Bonnie Duncan, who got a bronze in bocce ball. We had Paul Brotnigan, who got a silver in, what is that? I can't know what that is. Oh, pinochle, that's what that is. Okay, pinochle. Karen Roberts got a gold in bocce ball. And Harvey LaBelle got silver for bowling and a bronze for golf. And Kurt Felsky got a bronze in golf, and that brings our total to 7 medals, which is 2 gold, 2 silver, and 3 bronze. And I think that's great for the city of Rockwood and our seniors that keep competing. Let's give them a hand. Next year we'll have Tom out there. And the last thing I just want to mention, again, before it's our last meeting before August 27th. August 27th will be Music in the Park at Mercure Park, 6 to 9, sponsored by the Gibraltar Rockwood Rotary, the Rick Whited Duo. The Rockwood Rotary will have a bar out there, and we'll have the Galinda's food truck out there. Please come on out. Thank you. Please come on out and enjoy. It's going to be a good time. All right. We'll move on to old business. Mr. Slavin, any old business? Mr. Crampton?
No, sir.
Mrs. Mercure?
I
Go
do.
ahead.
I wasn't able to be here last meeting because I had to travel for work. But I wanted to take this opportunity just to, and I know we did already, but I wanted to make sure I called out the names of the people that worked on that election. Because that was a lot of time they put in that was not it was like a thankless kind of, they were just there all day long. We had Elizabeth Stanley, she has 2 young children, to put in that much time. Barbara Karutz, which is Janine Karutz, my sister. Maureen Melchert, Ron Shepard, Max Carter, Amy Hutchinson, Caitlin Berger, and Victoria Trush. I just wanted to thank you guys, and there was 2 others that came and helped us in a bind because we couldn't get things to download at first, and that was Amy Whipple and Allie Fitzgerald from Brownstown that came and assisted. And I just wanted to make sure that we all thank them because that was a big deal that we had that many people that were willing to do that kind of work for us. So I want to give them a great round of applause.
Brownstown's helped us out several times, and we want to thank their staff. They always help us out, and they've been great partners with the
Right.
voting. So
They were
thank
up
you.
all night. I was told they didn't leave until like early morning. So, yes.
All right. Anything else, Amy?
Nope, that was it.
Anything old business, Mrs. Griswack? No? Mr. Robertson?
Mostly, I just wanted to reiterate some of the things you mentioned. Music in the Park is going to be great. I do want to also extend my congratulations to our extremely great seniors participating in the Downriver Olympics. Always a threat. And also extend a congratulations to Lieutenant Steve for his retirement. It's a good example of what we should aspire to. That a community like what we have doesn't work unless people step forward.
Okay. Mr. Johnson?
Yeah, I'd just like to congratulate Steve Merck on his retirement. Be missed. So,
Okay. Anything else?
no, that's it.
I did forget one thing, old business, Touch a Truck event at Mercure Park, August 29th. And they will have a special sensory hour from 10 to 11, sensory hour from 10 to 11.
And the whole event is 9 to 4. isn't it?
Yeah, the whole event, I believe, is 9 to 4. All right, so on to new business. Mr. Slavin, new business. Mr. Crampton?
No.
Mrs. Griswold, any new business?
I just want to clarify, do you have a date on when we'll be taking a vote on what we discussed at the
11-1.
study session today? So we can let the residents,
Well, I think that I'm ready to, I think I'll be ready by next meeting. How does council feel? Do you have any more research to do, or do you guys need to look into anything else? So how do you guys feel about that?
Next meeting probably be good.
You guys feel good about that, or I'm gonna get your feel? I don't know how much more
yes.
research you guys need to look into.
I'm good.
Okay,
I'm ready next meeting.
maybe
Ready
next
next
meeting?
meeting.
Okay,
I think
September
about
3rd is the next meeting,
But
I think.
but
Second, I think.
we'll take a vote on the rezoning from B2 to B3, just to clarify.
Second, September 2nd is the next meeting, so we'll put that on the agenda for September 2nd. Okay?
That was it for me.
Okay, Mr. Robertson, new business. Mr. Johnson, new business.
No, sir.
Okay, I would ask for an adjournment.
Motion.
I'm sorry.
The touch truck is only a 10 to 1 total.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I get,
10 to 1. So So the Century hours from 11 to 1, and after that, it's still.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Somebody showing at 3 o'clock.
Thank you for clarifying that. Okay. All right.
Motion to adjourn.
Support.
Slavin,
Yes.
Cox,
Yes.
Crampton,
Yes.
Griswold,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Robertson.
Yes.
Meeting's adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I just.
Yeah.